see is something cool. It's time to start the show. Let's go. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little NES, a little bit of rap. Thank you for joining me. Now get comfortable and enjoy the stream. Yeah. Sometimes I play games, sometimes AMA when I'm not away on tour. I'ma always give you more. Sup to your boy, surprises in store. Concerts galore, fresh hip hop, difficult games. I do die a lot, so if you in the mood for epic speed runs, I have to warn you that this ain't the one. But what you will get is a good old time. Might even freestyle, put your name in the rhyme. If you're liking that, get hype and jazz. And if you're liking that, get hype and chat. Just relax and vibe to that. And if you really enjoy it, then subscribe to that. With a free month or a 3-month, just wanna let you know, man, I see ya. Get your headphones on, turn the beat up, cause we about to kick it like FIFA. And my only goal is to rock your soul, whether on the mic or the game control. And we don't stop till the deed is done. We ain't always good, but it's always fun. When the countdown hits 0, you are now in the mix with the teacher rapper hero. Hey, live streams for the win. Better get ready, we about to begin now. Hey, come on. Welcome to the stream.
One love to the mods.
Glad to have you on the team.
Hey, welcome to the squad.
Grab a seat, it's something cool. It's time to start the show.
Is it time?
Let's go.
What up, 6th String? What up, randos? It's time.
welcome to the stream. Yeah, glad to have you on the team. Yeah, grab a seat, it's something cool. It's time to start the show. Let's go. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little NES, a little bit of rap. Thank you for joining me. Now get comfortable and enjoy the stream. Yeah, sometimes I play games, sometimes AMA when I'm not away on tour. I'ma always give you more. It's up to your boy, surprises in store. Concerts galore, fresh hip hop, difficult games. I do die a lot, so if you in the mood for epic speed runs, I have to warn you that this ain't the one. But what you will get is a good old time. Might even freestyle, but your name in the rhyme. If you're liking that, get hype and chats. And if you're liking that, get hype and chat. Just relax and vibe to that. And if you really enjoy it, then subscribe to that. With a free month or a 3-month, just wanna let you know, man, I see ya. Get your headphones on, turn the beat up, cause we about to kick it like FIFA. And my only goal is to rock your soul, whether on the mic or the game control. And we don't stop till the deed is done. We ain't always good, but it's always fun. When the countdown hits 0, you are now in the mix with the teacher rapper hero. Hey, had to make sure all this stuff still worked in here. What's up, y'all? It's Mega Ran. I am here. I'm back. It's awesome to see you all here on the live stream. Thanks for tuning in, hanging out. Lisa Chase Wolf, what's up? Joy Ebel, what's up? Hey, and the rest of y'all lurking in there. I won't bust you out. You know what? Yeah, I will. Crater, DiBiase, Dr. Tenma, Locked Stallion, Sakura, Virgo. How did you pull that name off? Virgo. That's pretty awesome. Ready Red, what's up? Jala Chan, what's up? Pagan Priest, what's up? It's good to be back. Holy moly. Yikes. I've been everywhere, man. Ooh, I've been to London, I've been to France, and now I'm back. All right. Anyway, this has been an amazing trip. So I want to tell y'all about everything that I've did this week, and I don't even know where to start. It was in a crazy time. So if you might notice, that is a Clash in Paris chair. That is probably my my chief accomplishment from this week, is that I was somehow able to get this chair back from Clash at Paris in one piece without any extra charges. The post office is too expensive, so that is never an option when it comes to things like this. If you're flying somewhere or traveling somewhere, take the thing with you. Don't try to mail stuff. I've had so many disasters happen just this year alone with trying to mail things. I've mailed merch to an event, to a con in Philly. They were like, yo, don't worry, you just put all these addresses on it and it'll get the right place. Of course, I send it. There's a delay somewhere in Cleveland that slows it down. The merch doesn't get there until after I'm back. So I lose merch in Philly that I still haven't got back. Don't ever try to ship anything to a convention center ever if you want to keep it. Rivas, what's good? Yo, you're in freaking Barcelona. What are you doing out here? But anyway, I'm home. So don't ever send anything to a convention center. Maybe send to a hotel, but even then you are playing with your luck. Don't do it. Send to a friend's house, send somewhere else. Do not ever ship something to a convention center. They're huge. As big as the convention center is on the ground, it's just that big underground in an area you don't see. So yes, there's a whole giant floor full of mail that you probably just gets thrown around. So don't do it. Lost a bunch of stuff. I lost three boxes of merch that they don't know where they are. My mom's like, oh, you should try to sue them. I'm like, sue them for what? And she also thinks, oh, I bet they took that stuff and they're selling it on the internet. And I'm like, well, if they're selling Mega Ran merch on the internet, more power to them. I'm happy for you, because if you could sell it, shoot, I have a hard enough time selling it. But it was right after the Magic Sword tour. I had a show the very next weekend. If I would have sent it to my house, yeah, it would have got there, but it wouldn't have been at the convention. But as it stood,
I got to the convention. Me and Marcos were there. Luckily, my man Jason printed out a couple of X-Pod shirts. So we had X-Pod shirts. But that was it. Do not ship stuff to convention centers. Send it to a friend. Send it somewhere else. Oof. Shout out to Blue Streak rocking the Mega Ran basketball shorts. That was a one-time merch deal that I did, and then I have not been able to do those again. But that was fun. I should do those again. I did the blue ball shorts with like the stitched cursive design of Mega Ran on the leg. My local spot for a brief moment was selling. They were selling shorts. You know what's crazy? I bought shorts. Speaking of shorts, I don't have them here, of course, because I don't sleep in this room. Man, I bought shorts. My light is looking a little, I don't know. I'm not going to complain about it. My light looks a little crazy over here. Like, it looks a little fuzzy. I bought shorts from Evo, and those shorts were not good. I'm going to be honest. I like stitching. These are not stitched in. It's like this like rubber thing that was ironed on, and 2 wears, 1 wash. 2 wears, 1 wash. Ugh. Those designs are gone. That's where they are. 4 letters, gone. So, hey, shout out to that Wrestling is Real, People Are Fake shirt. It got me in a little bit of trouble. Marcos knows about that. Apparently, it's a saying that everyone thinks they own, because Jake the Snake said it once. If anything, I credited Jake the Snake. So if Jake the Snake was mad that I made that shirt, I would take that seriously. But there are other merch people who did the same shirt, the same words, and said in so many words they didn't that they had the rights or whatever. They felt like they had the right to say Wrestling is Real, People Are Fake, when Jake the Snake said it in an interview somewhere. If I'd wear a shirt with him on it that said it. But anyway, 5 letters. Cheap. That's right. These shorts from Evo were not great. The shirts and stuff were good. Shout out to the Evo for the shirts. But the ball shorts, first of all, no pockets. Who's making shorts with no pockets in 2025? That just makes me angry. Anyway, moving on. Yes, Blue Meanie probably would rock it and he'd do his little dance. Anywho, shout out to Marcos and Lily chilling out in Barcelona. Yeah, we had a great time. So I have so much stuff to go through. I want to tell you my entire weekend of stories. But first, a message from our sponsors. Nah, just kidding. But not really kidding. You know what though? I have. This is what I got left, y'all. No lie, no bull. 3 copies of Black Materia on vinyl. This quick message from our sponsors is just to let you know that if you are interested in the OG Black Materia, I haven't even put these on my site yet. I have not put them anywhere on the internet. So the only way to get them, it's very simple, is you go to paypal.me/Megaran. And if you're in the US, I'll send them for $35 shipped. If you are not in the US, please throw your boy a little extra bread for that shipping, because I think it was $35 to get them to Europe, on top of the whatever shipping or packaging and all that stuff. So please, 35. I'm going to just write this down. $35. All right. So if you are interested, final copies of Black Materia shipping. Sorry, I'm just typing it and then I'm gonna pin it. All right. So anyway, moving on. Okay. So first, yesterday I was stuck in the airport and I had a few people leave me some questions. I did a Q&A and I was like, oh, I'm going to do a video response to those questions. And then I started moving around and did not get a moment to answer those questions. So I think I'm going to do that last. So I will keep those close by. I'm going to keep it on me, but I will get to those in just a moment. But first, oh man, I have so much. I don't even know. I need to look at my schedule just so I can properly. I'm going to have to open a calendar just so I know what the heck was going on. All right. So let me open the old Google Calendar and go back, because when I left, it was August, I believe, 27. No. When did I leave? Yeah, I think it was Wednesday the 27th. Okay. All right. So here's the story. Here's how my entire week went. All right. So I'm packing up. I'm really excited about these shows. We have 2 shows in the UK, 2 in a possible in Paris, but mostly just going for wrestling and some other stuff. But and if you get those things on, don't forget, if you type in, make sure your address is correct. Please make sure your address is correct. Put your address in the comments on the PayPal order, because a lot of times people get mad at me when something ships to their old address or their ex-boyfriend's address or their mom's address and they don't live there anymore. Please, please, please make sure that you know what you're doing. All right, y'all. So now I'm going to get started with how the weekend went. What's up, Shanika? The weekend that was. All right. 27th of August, I fly to the UK. I get there on the 27th, the next day, right? Or maybe I get there in the afternoon. I don't remember how time works in these situations. I get there in the afternoon on Thursday. My show is Friday, correct? No. My show is Thursday and Friday. So I think I had to leave Tuesday. I think that's what it was. Then I get there Wednesday. I check into my hotel. I'm trying to think where I stayed that day. Golly, stuff happened so quick. Tavistock Hotel. This is actually a pretty nice hotel. I'm not going to lie. Shouts to the Tavistock. Now I can tell you where I was, because so I walked around the area, and it was near King's Cross. That's my central locator. It's literally the only place I know in London is King's Cross Station, and I know pretty much I can get just about anywhere from King's Cross. All right. So wait, let me see. Address is correct. Jala Chan, thank you. Is the J silent? I'm not sure. I got the roast random DM over the weekend. Conan, AAA Booker, slid into my DMs with one question. Do you listen to my podcast? Yo, that I didn't know he was still doing that. Yo, shout out to Conan. Yo, he be hustling. Conan be hustling, or whoever runs his socials. I used to get that often on X or Insta. Did you listen to my podcast? Oh my gosh. I'm like, come on, bro. You're a AAA booker. You got more important things going on to be DMing people about listening to your podcast. That's crazy. But when you see that happening, and then you have friends who make music or make art or make things, and they're like, man, I suck at self-promotion. Oh man, I don't want to promote myself. I'm just too shy. You should go do something else, because this man is booking promotions and also jumping in DMs to make sure people listen to his podcast. So let that be a lesson to you. You're never too important to promote. All right. And that's going to actually come back in this story. All right. So here we go. I get there Wednesday. Not much going on. I actually don't even have a hotel book, because I was not expecting to get there that early. What I was going to do is go and see my man, what is his name? DJ AG. Now, if you've not heard of DJ AG, he is very big on Instagram. Now, DJ AG does these really cool events where he has people pop up and perform with him on the show. So what he does is, check him out. You've probably seen him, where somebody will be rapping or singing next to him, and he's on the ones and twos, and he's outdoors, and there's people around him. Will Smith did it. A bunch of other people have done it. Shout out DJ AG. His people message me and say, hey, if you get in town on Wednesday, we'll be at King's Cross Station. And I said, all right. I actually got in town, and I didn't have anything to do. And so I head on downtown. I get to the King's Cross Station. I don't see no DJ AG I don't hear any music. I'm just walking around with a backpack and one carry-on bag. And I'm like, maybe he's on the other corner of the King's Cross station. I start walking. Maybe he's on the other corner of King's Cross. Yeah, keep walking. Maybe he's on the other corner of King's Cross. I go to 4 corners of this giant station. You don't necessarily know how big King's Cross is, but it's big. He's not playing. I message his people like, hey, is he still scheduled to be performing at King's Cross? Because when I tried to get in contact with them, they said, watch his schedule. They were just very specific about, like, can't you read? Look at the schedule, and that's the time that you're going to see him there. I said, okay, that's what it says. I'm going to go. I go, and you know what? It was for a very good reason, though. I hope he still has the actual post up, but it was for a very good reason. I go to this man's Instagram, and I'm like, well, you know, he posts a lot, so maybe I can see what he's doing right now live. You know what he was doing right there? He was at oh no, it just froze. I don't like that. I just looked at my screen and I froze for a quick second. Did y'all see that? Oh, that made me kind of scared. Anyway, I'm glad that I looked, because I was about to be angry. Like, yo, how dare this guy not stick to his schedule? So DJ AG is actually, he posts so much, so I cannot keep up. Yeah, maybe just a quick little hiccup on OBS. I'm scrolling and scrolling trying to find it. But what he actually did before he went to New York, this is what they told me when it responded. Oh, he's actually going to the old folks home, and then he's going to New York. He changed his plans. Read his schedule. Bam, they send a new schedule. And I'm like, yo, come on, y'all. Don't be jerks. I'm all the way over here. I will read the schedule. Now, of course, the schedule has changed. I don't see it, but he did. Oh yeah, I do see it. All right. So if you get a moment, it's really, really cute. It is. I'm not even mad. He went to a place called the Age UK Enfield, a local independent charity to support and advise and connect older people in England. So he went there and he let them get on the mic, like the older folks. And I was like, oh, this is so cute. This is so cool. Even though I'm like sitting here where I thought you were going to be, and you know what I'm saying? But you told me be here, but you there. But this is really cute. And so I watched it go down and I was like, oh, this is very, very cool to see the things that he was able to do there. Then they were like, he's going to New York. He's going to the Caribbean Awards right after that. And here's his schedule for that. And they sent me, and I'm like, that is not going to help me because I am in the UK. I'm literally at King's Cross where you said you were going to be, and you ain't there. So I'm a little upset, but also like, oh, that's cute. All right. So then I start walking to the hotel because it's going to be a 20-minute walk, and I can handle that. So I start walking, and you pass the King's Cross St. Pancras station, and then there's actually a really giant hotel. I think it's the Marriott or something, St. Pancras. It's huge. And then outside of it, they have it blocked off. And I was like, you know what? I have this trick I do with hotels is I just get on Hotwire. Hotwire is my hotel plug. So I get on Hotwire and I book for that night. And if you book after like 3-4 p.m., you're bound to find really good hotels for really cheap. So I was like, you know what? My Tavistock room doesn't start till tomorrow. So basically I'm going to walk into the Tavistock and book another day on it in advance because I got there earlier than I thought I would. So if you're following me, I'm walking up the street. I see this giant hotel and I was like, dang, let me see if this is in my results. Let's start scrolling through. I see it in my results, but it's $700 a night. No thanks. All right, keep walking. And then I see giant trucks for Universal Pictures, whatever. Turns out they're filming a movie. Now, I stopped the security guy and I asked him, hey, yo, what are you guys filming right now? He's like, something Matador or something like that. And I was like, okay. Who's in it? And he's like, Michael B. Jordan. And I was like, stop lying. I instantly thought, you're lying. And, what you just said that because you think that's somebody I know. And who else? And he's like, and he couldn't think of the leading lady's name, but he was like, Jason Momoa's girlfriend. I don't even know who Jason Momoa's girlfriend is. I thought it might have been Lisa Bonet. Wasn't that a thing at some point? I don't know. But anyway, Jason Momoa's girlfriend and Michael B. Jordan are starring in something, and they're filming in London right here as I'm walking through. And they're like, oh yeah, he's here right now. He's upstairs filming. I'm like, you're security, bro. Why are you telling me this? And because I guess I couldn't go in there, but he was just telling me. I was like, oh, okay, that sounds great. So I keep walking, but as I'm walking, I'm scrolling and trying to discover it. Like, is this really true? Like, I'm flipping through. I'm like, is this cap? I can't find anything on this movie named Matador. Then I can't find anything about a movie that Michael B. Jordan and I forget his lady's name. It's not Lisa Bonet. It's someone else. Might be starring in. I don't see anything, but maybe it's below the radar. Who knows? I start walking. I go to my hotel. I'm like, hey, weird story. I thought I was getting in tomorrow. Adria Arjona. Shout out to Adria Arjona. Jason Momoa's GF. She's an actor, I would imagine. Again, I'm not believing anything this guy says. It sounds like he's just saying stuff. And a lot of times when you get those security jobs, they might not even tell you what's going on, because then you'll tell everybody on the street like he did to me. Anyway, moving on. So I'm walking to my hotel. It's a nice hotel. I was like, oh, this is dope. I think I'm gonna stick with this. I'm gonna do this hotel. I walk in, and it's all good. I get in there. I asked to get an extra room. They let me do it. That's great. I kind of fall asleep instantly. Like, oh, I need some sleep. And then I'm up all night trying to find food. In the process, I take my socks off. My socks are kind of humming. So I take my socks and I hang them on a little windowsill thing. I wake up the next morning, my socks are gone. Turns out my socks fell. They blew all the way across to another building. Now, I'm figuring they're gone. I go downstairs. I'm like, man, they're like, are you having a good day? Everything fine? I was like, well, yeah, but I just kind of lost my socks. They came out the window. Like, oh, really? Do you know which way they might have went? Yeah, down there. It looks like they're down there. He's like, oh, well, you know what? Talk to maintenance and we'll see what we can do. And they're like, okay, we do it. I talk to maintenance, and next thing you know, while I'm in the shower getting ready to go, they come back with my socks and with a little bottle of like a home cleaner kit or whatever, just something you could hand wash for those backpackers in Europe. You know how they do. So that was really nice. I will say, big shout out to the Tavistock for that reason. If I'm ever in the UK again, you already know, if you remember this this live stream, you might know where I'm staying, because I'm going to try my best to stay there again, because it was quality. Breakfast was a little expensive, 22 pounds. I didn't want to do it, and there was plenty of food around, so I walked around. So I don't know anything about their breakfast. Anywho, next day, time to go to the show. I get a group chat going with all the people that are performing. It's me, Schwabity, it's Connor Quest, it's Rustage, and Richie Branson. And I'm like, hey guys, load-in time is X for the London show, blah, blah, blah. And then this is going to happen and blah, blah, blah. And Richie says, yo, you're going to hate me for this. I'll do it in his voice. Yo, you're going to hate me for this, bro. Yo, I got malaria and I'm stuck in Africa at the moment. And I'm like, what? What the what? You're in Africa with malaria? This sounds crazy. I'm like, yo, dude, are you okay? Like, what the heck is going on? He's like, oh, I had it before, but so I should be okay, but I can't leave the country, blah, blah. So Richie cannot make the show. It all works out. Everybody was planning for shorter sets, but they decided to play a little more, and it worked out. I hope Richie's okay. I meant to follow up back with him, so I will do that as soon as I get off stream. Next. Hold on. I want to talk with my mouth full. No fun at all. I don't know what malaria is like, but you know what? Let me look it up. What are malaria symptoms? Malaria symptoms typically present in cycles, alternating between cold, hot, sweating stages. Common symptoms include a cold stage, 15 to 60 minutes, chills, shivering, goosebumps, tooth clenching. Hot stage, 2 to 6 hours, high fever, headache, body aches, nausea, vomiting, loss of appetite. Sweating stage, 1 to 2 hours, profuse sweating, fatigue, weakness. Other symptoms, jaundice, anemia, confusion, seizures, and diarrhea. Holy crap. Dang, son. Woof. Definitely no fun. Yikes. All right, so get well, Richie. All right, so the show is still must go on. I don't know how, but I get a maybe something comes across my table. I see because it's actually in my calendar, so I don't know why it's in my calendar. But Will Smith at the O2 Academy Brixton is happening at the literal same time as my show. Now, Brixton, like an hour up north. Where I am is kind of south, is where the show is going to be. I clearly can't make the Will Smith show. It starts at 7. My show starts at 7 as well. However, I find out that there's a VIP meet and greet that happens at like 3 p.m. So what I do, it's time to start shooting shots. So here I go. I get my Fast and Furious fingers on, man. I'm typing emails to the venue. I'm typing emails to Will Smith's people. I'm typing emails to everybody. And then I go on Ticketmaster. None of those emails actually worked. So I go to Ticketmaster. And they're like, Ticketmaster has one VIP that is a reseller is selling of the VIP experience ticket. So I can't actually go to the show. So I go on Twitter, I go on my Discord, I go everywhere, and I ask people, dude, do you think I should do this? Like, what do y'all think? Do you think I should actually try to make this happen? And a lot of people say yes. How many times are we going to be in the same city? Across the world is crazy though. But how many times are we going to be in the same city? Just do it, you know? Shake hands with them at the worst. Michael B. Jordan and Adria Arjona are currently filming a remake of the Thomas Crown Affair. What? Yo, that's crazy. So it is not Matador. But then again, a lot of movies have code names. So maybe that's why he was saying that. It could have been a code name Matador or something like that. Yo, that's pretty cool because Thomas Crown Affair was fire. That was Pierce Brosnan, right? I believe so. Yeah, 1999, and then there was one before that in 1968. Basically, a very rich and successful playboy amuses himself by stealing artwork, and then he runs into a seductive detective. So, all right. Bored billionaire entertains himself by stealing a Monet from a reputed museum. Okay. I wonder how they're going to make that happen. All right. So Michael B. Jordan as bored billionaire. All right. Okay. Anywho, silly story, but fun movie. Thank you for that, Portable Jeff. Codename Matador. So now that dude that was doing security, he has no idea, but thank you. All right. Getting back onto it. Least destructive thing that a bored billionaire could do. Yeah, seriously. A bored billionaire today could freaking start a war. You know what I mean? So anywho, all right, what am I doing? Oh yeah, Will Smith. Fast forward. I buy the Will Smith ticket. They say show up at 3. And 3 is about my sound check time. But doors aren't till 7. My setup is fairly easy. I'm doing a low tech thing when I'm overseas. It's okay. So now I must meet Will Smith. I'm going to figure this out. So I figure it out. I go on down there, but I bring all my stuff. So therefore, I'm bringing my stuff for my show as well. I know I can't get into the venue with this stuff, but I can't make 2 trips because Brixton is 40 minutes from where I got to be. All right. And you get on the train, that's it. But great thing about London is everyone's experienced in this. You can go to literally any store and they probably have a locker or a situation where you can leave things because they don't want these things in the venue and you can figure them out. So I get there. There's literally a barbershop, a black barbershop where they say, hey, go there, tell them you want to store stuff and they'll let you store stuff. And I'm like, huh? So I walk into the barbershop and I'm like, they told me you had like lockers here. And he's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, I do. And I'm like, wait, you do? And they're like, yeah, I do. And I'm like, are you sure you have lockers? And he's like, yeah, I got lockers. And so next thing you know, we get to the locker portion and sorry, I need to look at the chat on, I need to find all my chats. My bad. So Yeah, sure. He says I have lockers, and I'm like, dang it, you got lockers. All right, okay, we'll see. And he's like, well, look, he pulls out a sign of him, like his business he was about to start. Like he's like, oh, I was actually going to start posting this like tomorrow, but I didn't post it up yet. And it says like, oh, we will store your things for you, blah blah blah, 2 pounds per item, blah blah blah. And so okay, like maybe he just pulls this out whenever people come in, or maybe he is about to start a, you know, business doing these things. We'll see. Anyway, all right, Jala-chan, see you soon. So I'm like, all right, man, what else I got to lose, man? I give him my stuff, 2 pounds an item, and I go get in the line. As soon as I get in the line, there are people who've literally been there since like noon trying to meet Will. People have artists, they have art that they've drawn, they have clothes that they want to give him, they have pictures of them and him as at young ages, pictures they drew, pictures, his book. They have so many things they want to give this guy. You begin to see like how many lives, you know, Will Smith has touched. And I don't know what I was thinking, but maybe I started kind of believing the hype, because when I told friends here that I wanted to go see a Will Smith show for my birthday, they were like, you sound crazy and no thanks. Like, who wants to see Will Smith? Apparently, a lot of people overseas want to see Will Smith. I can't say, I don't know how much it would have sold here or other places, but sold out everywhere in the UK. Anywho, I'm in the line, I'm chilling, and so I meet a guy. He's really cool. He's like, yo, I came from, I don't know, he came from like Glasgow. He flew from somewhere, and he had all this art he wanted to give him. He's wearing a Jaden Smith jacket. He's wearing a Bel Air Academy shirt. He's wearing the Fresh Prince blue green hat. He's like Fresh Prince out. Like, this guy is Mr. Will Smith fan. And I'm in the VIP line. And he's in the regular line. And I was like, oh no, did you not get VIP? He's like, nah, I couldn't afford it. And I'm like, oh no, like, I hate to be like that guy, but I was like, you're not gonna meet him. And he's like, well, yeah, I know technically I'm not gonna meet him, but you know what? I'm gonna hang out here, man. Where there's a will, there's a way. I'm gonna figure it out. And I was like, good luck, my friend. All right, more on that guy later. We start moving around. They're giving me wristbands, things like that. I bought my ticket late, so the wristband thing becomes a weird problem for me. I also bought from a reseller. That becomes a problem. They have to find the original purchaser, which isn't me, yada, yada, yada. Next thing, where there's a will, where there's a will, there's a Smith, apparently. They've had to use that at some point in the Fresh Prince show. Anyway, so I'm in the line. We going around, and they break us up into 3 parts, and they tell us, hey, look, don't bring anything to Will. Don't ask Will to sign anything. Don't ask for any photos, nothing. If he wants to take photos with you, if he wants to chill with you, he'll do that. But do not ask for anything or we'll get you kicked out. And I'm like, okay. There's a lady in the front of the line who brings in a dog. The dog is wearing a little hoodie that has a bunch of Will Smith faces on it, and she's wearing a matching hoodie that also has a bunch of Will Smith faces on it, like a striped hoodie. And I was like, oh man, she's winning. So we get inside. I mean, the number of Bel Air jerseys, the number of Fresh Prince shirts, rest in peace Uncle Phil shirts, so much stuff. I was like really impressed. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, it makes me wonder how, like, and kind of wish, I hope he does do a US tour, because I'm very curious how the US will respond to Will, you know, after all the stuff that's happened. But anyway, Europe loves this man, and that is without a doubt, because I've seen it. You know, AI photos be danged, AI videos be danged. I seen it in real life. I seen a 100% sellout at this show, and I saw over 100 people in this $300 VIP line. Anyway, so it's time to go in. They split us into lines. They're like, oh, first of all, the gold super VIP is going first. These people they pay like $1,000. They go in, they get a one-on-one with Will. They get a one-on-one talk. They get a one-on-one picture. They get kind of a walk through the back. You get to see all the wardrobe changes he's going to do, things like that. I have pictures and video of that. So when I recap this, or when I cut this and recap it, I'll try to put those pictures and videos in if I can. Next, they bring in our group, and it's just, you know, it's he kind of goes up and down the line, daps and hugs, a quick chat. How you doing? Where you from? Blah, blah, blah. And I said, Philly. I was wearing the Eagles hoodie. And he's like, oh, shoot, Philly. I was like, yeah. He's like, where at? I'm like, Uptown. He was like, North Philly, you know. He's like, oh, okay. And he's from West Philly. And I was like, man, I wasn't allowed to go down where you were back in the day. And he's like, yeah, a lot of people weren't allowed to because West Philly was a little rough. You know, I mean, obviously it was rough. He got into one little fight there and his mom got scared. So it was not an easy place to make it. Anyway, so we get about 4 minutes of convo. I do not mention that I'm a rapper. I do not mention that I make music in any way. I do not mention that this guy is probably my number one inspiration in my music. I do not mention any of these things because I just didn't want it to be weird. So we just, you know, small talked it. Hey, what's up, Janice? Popping in on YouTube. Leaving Philly tomorrow. Westville. In West Philadelphia, born and raised, you know. I went to some of those playgrounds. Anyway, I was chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool, and he's walking down the line, shaking hands with fools. And it's all going well. And he gives big hugs. People are talking. People are taking pictures. They told us no photos. So what I did, the picture I got is because I gave my phone to the guy right behind me. And I was like, yo, just film until they tell you to stop. And he did. He filmed me just, you know, dapping him up, giving a big hug, chatting a little bit, and got it. You know, next thing you know, the lady dressing her dog in the hoodie with his face all over it. That made it weird. But I will say, when he saw her and the dog, he talked to them for like 10 minutes. He took pictures with them. I think he, you know, took his own pictures like he wanted to put them on his own socials. He was very, very much like, oh my gosh, like it worked. I will say it worked. Dressing the dog up worked big time. Had a good convo. All went well. Shout out to Will. Next, he's like, yo, he sits down, asks some, like, do some Q&A. Yo, I'm gonna play some songs. I'm actually on vocal rest. And I kind of asked the question. I was like, yo, how's the tour been? And he was like, well, actually, this is my first tour. And I really couldn't believe it. Will was like, this is literally my first tour. It's hard to believe my career started in 88. And this here is the first time I've done like back to back events. Normally, he's like, so what happened was, and it makes sense with the timeline, when Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince really started kind of popping off by the second album, or was the third album, Home Base, also popping off was the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Home Base came out while they were on TV. I think that's where Summertime was on. But they had done maybe 1 or 2 albums before that. And so he's a DJ, I'm the rapper. And I think that's it, really. I don't know. Anyway, it makes sense with the timeline. So, and I actually read the book. And in his book, he says, literally, he was in Detroit or something. And somebody messaged him and was like, yo, Quincy Jones wants you to come to his party at his crib in LA. And they were there like the day before or 2 days before. And he's like, what do you mean? And they were like, yeah, if Quincy Jones says he wants you to be somewhere, you kind of make it happen. And he's like, but I got this show in 2 days. And they're like, well, you figure it out. And then he figured it out. He went to LA, he got to this party, and that's the infamous party where the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was pitched by him and Benny Medina. And he kind of was like, yo, I think I could do that. And they were like, okay, I want you to audition right now. And he's like, wait, what? And he had to like do it right then on the spot. He said he went up in the bathroom, splashed water on his face, got like in the moment, and was like, now I want you to read the script in front of my party guests, and we're gonna tell you if you're doing a good job. And he did it, and long story less long, he got the part. So, but meanwhile, his music career was just getting started when this was happening. I think he said he flew back and did the show still. So, but his mind was on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and then that boom blew up. So here we go. This all happens at the same time. So I'm glad I was able to ask that question. And he was like, yo, but outside of that, the only thing I've done is maybe weekend gigs. I've done 10 minutes, award show gigs where it's like, oh, play us a medley. You got 7 minutes, and then you play a few songs. Festivals where it's like 10 minutes. He's like, this is the first time I've ever had to craft a 1 hour set. It's the first time I've ever, thought about wardrobe changes, thought about what I'm gonna play the next day, or putting everything together in that sense. And so this is the literal first tour that Will's ever had. And he's like 55 years old. So I thought that was insane to think of, but you know, that was really cool. Anyway, he's like, yo, and he's also on vocal rest. He's like, yo, they told me I have to rest my voice. Like, this is the most like yelling I've had to do, you know, over consecutive bases and days. So I need to rest my voice. So he's kind of talking in like a normal conversational voice. And he's like, I'm going to play some songs for y'all, but I'm going to do them in a conversational voice because I'm supposed to be on vocal rest. So he doesn't like, yo, it's the MIBs, blah, 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 blah. He's doing it like, yo, it's the MIBs, you know? So I got some great video, great photos of that. He plays, what did he play? He played Jiggy. He played Miami. Did he play Men in Black? He played Switch. He played, of course, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, which is the greatest, biggest rap song of all time. Don't argue with me, argue with your mama. This is why I call Will Smith the biggest rapper of all time, is because your mama, your grandmama, your great-grandmama, your auntie, everybody, whether they know rap or not, they know. Now, this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. It is literally the most popular rap of all time. I don't care what anybody says. I wonder, I don't even know if it's on Spotify, but if it is, it should have a gajillion streams, more or less, because it is literally the most popular rap ever written. Now, people are like, oh, that's cheating because it was in movies. I mean, it was in TV. It was on TV for all that time. So what? So what? It's literally the most popular rap of all time because literally everybody knows it. So because of that, I think that lets Will Smith jump a few steps in the GOAT rapper conversation. So skills, freestyling, all these other things, I don't want to hear any of that. I think because of that intangible, which is very tangible, I think he can overtake a lot of people in the top list. And that is a completely different story. But I don't know. LL might eclipse before it's said and done. I don't think he has a song bigger than that. Ain't nobody got a song bigger than the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Nobody. Not even Vanilla Ice, not MC Hammer. It's like the biggest song of all time. Rap song. And because everybody knows it. Maybe, if anything, Drake would make something that would, if Drake makes a song that's like becomes a TV show theme, then maybe I'd give it to Drake. The fact that it's television, so it's television and music, gives it an advantage that almost no other song has. Ice-T should do a rap for Law and Order. Yeah, yo, it's Ice. What's his name? Sipowicz? No, that's not his name. What is Ice-T's name on? Oh, freak, this is gonna burp. This is gonna kill me. What is his name on Law and Order? Tutula. Why can't I figure it out? Who is he on Law and Order? It's Tutura, right? Or Tutola. Odafin Tutola. Odafin Tutola. They call him Finn Tutola. They replaced Detective Monique Jeffries on the show. His name is Finn. I didn't realize his first name is Finn. But yo, if he was like, hey yo, I'm the original gangster, and I'm coming to get ya. Now, if he like did that and put that out as like the season 45 theme, might become the biggest rap song of all time. I'm just saying, because of the show being what it is, it might make it that big. So that might be the only chance, in my opinion, is for Ice-T to make a Law and Order rap. I just saw People Magazine said 5 days ago, something bad happens to him in the season 27 premiere of SVU. Tutola. Finn. Oh, don't tell me he gets whacked. Oh, please don't tell me he gets whacked. Side note, he was great in Tank Girl as well. So shout out to Ice-T. All right, moving on. I got a chance to meet Will. It was great. We took pictures. We hung out. It was dope. Next thing you know, bam, we are out of here. And so I now have to run to my show. So I'm in a cab instantly, so quick, almost forgot my stuff. I left my stuff in the barbershop. I had to run back to the barbershop. Hey, yo, give me my bag, please. Here you go. Do you need to bring them back again later? I was like, maybe. So as I'm leaving out, I'm going around the back, and wait, who do I see? I see my mans who was standing outside with the Jaden Smith jacket, with the Fresh Prince jersey, with the Fresh Prince hat, who does not have a VIP. I left early. I forgot to tell y'all. I left VIP experience early. I could not stay. I watched 2 or 3 songs. Literally, I don't know the words to songs like Miami and all that. You know, I'll dance to them, but I don't know the words like these kids did. And so I took that time to kind of take my leave. Now, he's still doing some check stuff, but they're like, yo, this is the less fun part. You know what I'm saying? This is what he's saying, but really low on the mic. He's like, I'm talking to them about how I'm gonna do my intro and how we're gonna do some other things. And he has a segment in the set where he talks about hip hop and how hip hop has grown. He's like, yo, back in the day, we just rap over hit songs like Chic Good Times and blah, blah, blah. And so he did that, and then he would do hip hop, a hip hop. And that was fun. But again, I had to go. So I start kind of backing out, and I'm like, well, can I leave early? And they were like, you can, but you can't come back. And I was like, all right, I don't need to come back. It's fine. So I'm stepping out, and who do I see but my man's from Glasgow? And I was like, yo, take this wristband, my guy. We do some switching, and bam, my man walks right in, and he's able to see the last 2 or 3 minutes of the VIP. I'm feeling real good about myself. As I'm getting in my cab, rolling away, they're making him throw away all of his posters and art and books and all the things that he wanted to take into Will. So sorry about that. But I mean, I hope I got to help you make a memory, but I'm really sorry that they did not let you bring in those things. I felt really bad about that. But at the same time, like, I really don't know what would have been better. You know what I mean? Like, to not do that at all. So my whole 40-minute ride, I'm literally thinking about this. Like, dang, like, should I have just not at all, like, helped him? Like, I felt so bad. But again, maybe he just left them right outside, and then he can go back and get them later. I don't know, because otherwise he would have just been sitting online for a long time and not seeing him, because clearly dude was inside already. Anyway, man, shout out to that guy, and I really hope his weekend went well. All right, I then go to my show. Vroom, I pull up. I got my stuff in the locker. Almost forgot, but got my stuff in the locker. Got up out of there. Vroom, long 40-minute cab ride. I'm practicing my set on the cab ride. I'm thinking about things. Richie's like, oh, y'all kill it tonight. I'm messed up. So they already sound checked. It's all good. I get to the venue. It's a really nice venue, man. It's a basement type joint. Most of the time I play in London, it is a basement type venue. This place was called, not Gulliver's, it was the Social. And it was in the area of town. It was kind of like Soho-ish, Soho adjacent maybe. But we go into the spot. I meet a guy I know named Zahir. Zahir is an awesome rapper, producer, wrestler, big fan who makes really cool stuff. He was there early. We hung out a bit. We shot some footage for a song that we're doing together that's coming out later. I check my set really quickly and easy. It's no problem. I didn't miss anything. And so the show went really great. I didn't get a chance to get photos or anything. My phone was dead. I was just having fun. We're just vibing. It's a really cool spot. It's kind of set up weird though. Like, there's the downstairs, you walk right down, and then there are tables where you could sit and eat on the right side, and then there's a big divider. So just imagine center stage and then a divider. So like how some shows have that divider, and then one side it's under 21 and over 21. This place is tables you can eat at, and then places where you can stand for the show. So kind of weird. So some people sat, people that were too cool, but everybody else came to the center on the other side. They sat down, we vibed, we did a freestyle together where we I talked to everybody, got everybody's names. We did a sit down moment. We sang what's my song? Dream Master. Sorry, I had a little bit of a, I saw it again. I saw the hiccup. So I had a little bit of a brain hiccup. So then, the show is amazing. They take care of us. The hospitality is cool. We got tea. I usually ask for a couple things. I asked for tea. I should have asked for crumpets. I did not. I forgot. I asked for chips and salsa. And then I also asked for water and towels. Not just any towels. I always ask for dark colored towels because I saw on Beyonce's rider that she asked for pink towels. And so I can't ask for pink towels, so I just asked for dark colored towels. Again, a rider is mostly just to make sure that people read it. I don't try to ask for too much because they're going to be like, oh, we can't get it. Or, no, we're taking this out of your budget or whatever. So I just want the basics and enough of them so that everybody there can have it. So yeah, that was dope. I saw that again. It did a little thing. Anywho, so far so good. We seem to be doing okay. All good. Now, as I said, the show was super dope. Had a great time. Killed it. I think I played like an hour set. I was supposed to play a little less than that, but since Richie wasn't there and the guys played shorter sets, it all worked out. I was able to play all the stuff I wanted to play. Then I leave there. I actually walk, I believe. I think I walked. That's what always made the M&M rider work. Not like M&Ms are hard to find. Correct. People ask for different colored M&Ms because they want to know that you're reading the rider. So they're like, oh, green M&Ms only. They're not being divas. They just want to make sure that you read the 40 other things that were on there. And so that's kind of important in that way. I'm going to take 2 bites of some chips. And so I don't want to do that in your face. So I'm going to ask you to please stand by for about 30 seconds. Here we go.
Hey, welcome to the stream. Yeah, glad to have you on the team. Yeah, grab a seat, it's something cool. It's time to start the show. Let's go. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little NES, a little bit of rap. Thank you for joining me. Now get comfortable and enjoy the stream. Yeah, sometimes I play games, sometimes AMA when I'm not away on tour. I'ma always give you more. Sup to your boy, surprises in store. Concerts galore, fresh hip hop, difficult.
All right, so we're back. Now I walk back to the hotel. It's no problem. Back to the beautiful Tavistock and have a great rest. Now, the next morning is not really supposed to be anything except a flight a train to Manchester that is leaving a little late, about 2 p.m. But I checked my email that evening and I have an invite to Abbey Road Studios. This is again like a what is my life type situation. I think I talked about it a little bit before we left, but it was like the last stream I did was when I got the actual invite. So there is, and I thought it was bogus, if I can be honest. So I'm getting an invite to Abbey Road to do what is called a writer's camp. I had never heard of this before. So what happens is you get asked to come with maybe 10, 12 other writers. Maybe they're rappers, maybe they're singers, maybe they're producers, whatever. And you just write, and it's like an intense writing camp. And so you're trying to make as many songs as possible so that these songs can get placed into TV, movies, whatever. So I took, hold on. You okay? Hold on. Babe, you okay? Heard a sound. Maybe it was somewhere else. All right. Anywho, so this is a really intense camp. So what they do is they get a bunch of people together. They send you, they give you a bunch of songs. You don't get them beforehand. You walk in, you get the rules, and you just go. And so there may be, I think there was maybe about 17 of us, and they split us into like 3 groups, 5 or 6 apiece, and they give you one beat, and then you write. You come back in 30 minutes. Like, it's insane. You have to work together and come up with something in 30 minutes. You come back to the group, you sing, you rap, you produce the thing right in front of them, and then the people in the room decide, oh, that's really good, or that's trash. And then you hear the next thing, and then they go, hey, blah, 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 blah. You do your thing. That's good, or that's trash. Or if it's not finished, then they might be like, all right, go back and work on it some more. You got another 30 minutes. But if they really like it, they'll just pick that thing and say, get in the booth and record it. And so the 3 rounds that I did, because I was there for 3 hours before I had to leave, our song got picked. And so we got to record. I got to record 3 times. But this is intense. Like, this is the most intense thing I've ever done. And for those of you who don't know, I record by myself. It's usually just me and the engineer. I do not work with anybody else. It's like one of those old buddy cop movies. I don't work with a partner. You know what I'm saying? JC, welcome. DJ Silence, what up? I don't work with a partner. So when they try to stick you with a partner, I'm that guy that's like, I work alone. And that's literally me. I've always made my songs alone. So this time, being able to work with other people brings out a different thing. Like, I'm writing, I'm doing some singing parts. They're helping me with rhymes. They're helping me with flow. You know what I'm saying? So we're really, really feeding off of each other to make songs that hopefully they're very much made like movie trailers. So, you know, these songs come on like, wow. You know what I'm saying? So this is they're just basically like, let's just see what you can do. And then we sit together, we talk about it, what worked, what didn't. And it definitely got me out of my comfort zone, definitely made me a better writer. Just in that 3-4 hours I was there, I got so much better at what I do just from that time, because it was just so intense. And so yeah, man, I got a shout out to the group called the Level Up Camp. And they do them all over the country and then all over the world. And I'm glad I was able to be there to do one in London, because that was freaking sick. So they were there till 10 p.m. It was like 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. I had a train, and so I had to leave a little early. So again, making the most of my time out here. I'm making my way downtown, writing tracks and recording them too. Boop-a-doop-a-doo, doo-doo-doo-boop-a-doop-a-doo-boo. And so everything worked out super well. I think so. Shout out to everybody that was a part of it. I learned some new things. I met so many new writers and people that I would love to work with even outside of that camp. So made some new friends. It was dope. Get on my train to Manchester. My homie picks me up. Agent Jamie, a guy I've known for like 10, 12 years. Great DJ in Manchester. Manchester's my favorite town in the UK. It feels kind of like Philly. It's very blue collar. It's not too crazy. You know, it's just kind of a no nonsense, fun, old town without all the BS of London. So I really enjoy it. I absolutely think it's my favorite town. Every time I go, I think about, I'm going to get a tattoo. I think I am. I'm going to get the Manchester B somewhere on me. I got to think about where. Austin Creed, I got to catch up on Final Fantasy tattoos. We're in a little bit of a race on Final Fantasy tats, but my next tat will probably be something about my son. But if not that, it will probably be something Manchester, and then there will be something Final Fantasy. That's just the three ways that my tattoo plans will be going. So I put back material in my PayPal note, but I didn't put record. I think that's okay. But I hope you put your address, or if your address is on your account, make sure it's current. All right, so I get to Manchester. I think we go straight to the show. We then ate some great shawarma. We set up for the show. This is a much better, cooler venue than the last time I played there. Last time it was hot, it was small, it was rough, but it was right across the street, a place called Castle Hotel. This time it was Gulliver's, directly across the street, like I said, but bigger, nicer, air conditioned, and very fun. Green room, had a green room. First of all, a lot of these places don't even have a green room. It's like a closet. But this place actually had a green room, so that was dope too. Yeah, man, did the show. Everybody killed it. Myself, Agent J played for like an hour. Schwabity killed it. Connor Quest killed it. The day before was actually Schwabity's birthday. Shout out to Schwab doing that show on his birthday. That was awesome. We kill it. After that, we go to an arcade, NQ64. Super fun place. I played so many games. I put most of my tokens into Time Crisis 2 and then 3. If you know anything about Time Crisis, those games are like $1 to play, but they're really fun. They had a Typing of the Dead. They had some consoles set up. What else did I play? The Simpsons that they had there was really cool. It was like a custom, like the TV from the beginning of The Simpsons. It was that shape. The cab. It was super dope. Pin message timed out. Well, I think if I sold 2, then I think we're okay. Sakura, thank you for coming out to Manchester. I had a blast. Thank you for being there. That was so much fun. Yeah, man, I got to talk to some people who, like, Manchester especially is so important to me. Like, even like the show, like, people come up to me and be like, oh man, I've been listening to you for years. Like, I'm so excited about seeing you, like things like that. I have so much connection to, Manchester. Like, I feel like there's been so much love, so much support there. And I call it Mega Ranchester. It's just a really, really fun spot. And I love it. Every time I get to play there, it's beautiful. And the fact that people came down, nice work gigantifying the emote there. Chief running at the mouth. That was crazy. Did y'all see that? It was big. I was like, how did you do that? But that was dope. Anyway, I had a blast, man. I didn't want to get off stage in Manchester. Like, I really didn't. Like, we were just like, yo, let's keep going. Let's play some more. But I didn't have a lot of extra songs on there because I had Agent J playing my set. Anywho, it was absolutely amazing. Time Crisis 2 was my jam. I spent so much time on that cabinet after school to the point I could do it in 1 credit. Wow. That is impressive. Back then it was 50 cents. Now it's it's 4 coins to play. So yeah, that was an incredible time. Let me go back to the calendar, sort out what I did next. What I did next, I got back to the hotel at like 2 a.m., maybe 3 a.m. Went to sleep for three hours and then got up to catch a flight to Paris. Early. I fly to Paris. I get there. I'm a little tired. I then get an Uber. I hadn't seen it in a while because it's only done in big cities. The Uber Split, like Uber Pool, where you do like in New York, I've seen it. In Paris, I've seen it. I guess London has it. Probably just really big cities where you can split it. So I decided to split my time in the Uber with someone else because it saved me like 10 euros. And I was like, okay, I'm not in any hurry because WWE canceled the meet and greets that were supposed to happen that day. I don't know if you heard about that. So I only changed my flight to an early flight because we were going to go pull up on the meet and greets, go like surprise the New Day, go say hi, try to make a scene with them. You know, I don't know, whatever would have happened. But anyway, that was my plan. And Marcos was coming too. So I was like, that'll be fun. They were like, yo, we got tickets to this thing at the Water Lilies. If you just come meet us there. I was like, nope, not going to happen. Got to the hotel, fell asleep. Boom. No Water Lilies for me. Missed out on that. But later on that night, we hung out, had a good time. We were staying, where did we stay? We stayed really close to the Moulin Rouge, like 2 blocks away from Moulin Rouge, which is kind of a wild area. I wouldn't call it like a red light district area, but, you know, it's definitely got its fair share of sex shops and other things around. It's fun. So anyway, now I was like, wow, should I stay by the venue for Clash in Paris or should we stay in the city? My friend Pierre, DJ Pi, he meets us, he hangs out. He says, no, stay in the city. Don't go anywhere else. Pegay. That was the stop where we would get on the train at. He said there's nothing out by the La Défense, which is the pink light district. There you go. So not quite red. Is that what that means? If it's a pink light district, that means like things happen there, but they're legal and they're not too crazy. I don't know. Anyway, he said don't stay by La Défense. It's not a fun place to stay. It's there's nothing going on there. I was like, okay, fair enough. So we stayed down by the Moulin Rouge. Had a good time, walked around. Where did we go? Before the show, we met up and went to the giant market. There's like a grand market somewhere. That was cool. Walked around a little more, went to a park, ate some food in the park, saw giant rats. What else? Saw some monuments, giant obelisks and things. Went to the, where did we go? We went to the museum. We saw the balloon museum. There's a balloon exhibit that's going on for a short amount of time. That was really, really cool. I got a lot of great video from that place. The balloon exhibit, highly recommended if you have not seen it. It's moving around. I think it's only going to be in Paris for one more like day or so. But anyway, if you look for it, please find it. Let's see. Then we go to Clash in Paris. We decide to, me and Marcos go, but his wife stays behind. She goes and does some other things. Tries to walk in at a couple of Michelin star restaurants, just trying your luck. And we go to Clash in Paris. The show was awesome. It's not just hot air balloons, but balloons in general. Yeah. So every room is like different colored balloons, different styles of balloons, different balloons that they use to do different things with them. But yeah, it's a really, really cool exhibit. Like there's so much cool stuff. There's like 20 rooms of different like designs and things going on. Hard to explain, actually. You might just have to look it up. Like it's kind of hard to explain. So anyway, we go to Clash of Paris. I mean, if you've seen the thing, you know, the results, everything was great. The crowd, so hot. I mean, the crowd for John Cena was insane. So I didn't get to tell you, the day before that, remember I said 2 in a possible for as far as like gigs and things out here. The day before that, on Saturday, I'm walking around in Paris, and then I get an email or maybe an Instagram response. And it's from this event called the Sweet Chin Disco. They've been working all week. They've been doing these after parties for WWE events. They have Mark Henry DJing, and he plays wrestling themes, and they just have a really fun party. And I asked them if I could like host or maybe do some emceeing or maybe play a song or two or just hang out. I don't know. And they were like, yeah, we'll get back to you on it. We'll see. I'm pretty sure we will. We'll make it happen. But again, them, like Will Smith, are literally on their first kind of tour. So a lot of people don't realize how stressful being on tour is. Like going from one city to the next. You have to delegate responsibilities. You got to delegate contact points. Like it's just impossible to have all that stuff going on and just do it all yourself. So shout out to the guys that were running it, but yeah, they were struggling. So anyway, they get back to me the day before. Oh my gosh, so sorry, didn't see your email. I thought I responded. Dude, I would love to have you come out on Saturday after Clash in Paris. You play the New Day song, you know, get some heat. Let's have some fun. Do whatever you want to do. Cool. We usually get some special guests. I think it'll be dope. And I was like, yeah, I'm down. Let's do it. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't that quick of a decision because I was like, you know what? This is where the ego starts to kick in and kick your butt a little bit. When someone kind of waits till the last minute to ask you to be a part of something, it's like now you're in a do or don't situation. Like you almost have no time to think about it. So that puts you at a serious disadvantage. So you want to be like, okay, cool, because I don't know when this person's going to email me again. But I have friends around me being like, are they going to take care of you? Like, you know, you got to get there. That's going to be expensive Uber, food, drink, like anything, you know. Mark Henry's getting a pizza, you know. Mark Henry's not doing it for free, you know. Granted, he's been on the flyer and things, but these are the things that friends tell you, like, yo, make sure, you know, you're getting taken care of. And I'm like, but, you know, and so I call them back. I give some counter offers, and then, you know, they bend a little, so that's good. You give a little, you take a little, give and take. Me and R-Truth, that would be cool. He's doing country now, but you know, I'm doing kids now, so hey. I think that would be fun though. Anywho, you know what? Somebody should sub so we can play the R-Truth song. Guess who joined the channel? The newest member of the Randos. What's up? What's up? New sub. Wait, let me see. New sub. Wait. Nope. It is not there. I bet you can do anything. I can rap about Viking metal. Yeah, I absolutely could do it. I have no doubt. I can do anything. Hey. join the channel. The newest member of the Randos. New sub, 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 new sub. So you can get with this, and you can get with that. But you would make a bread, and this is where it's at. New sub, 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 new sub. Anywho, so yes, I do believe it. I can do anything. I can do anything. I used to teach kindergarten, so I can literally do anything. All right. Anywho, so yes, I agree to do it the next day. So we're about to have a real long day because I'm about to do the show, and then after the show, we're about to immediately work our way over there. Clash in Paris was good. There were no real surprises. John Cena won. I thought for a second Logan Paul might win that match. I don't think any titles were even on the line. Tag team titles. I'm kind of surprised the Street Profits lost, right? That was during the show. Yeah. I think they're teasing a Street Profits breakup again, and it's like, I think it's too late. What else? What else happened on that show? Oh yeah, Roman got written off. That was crazy because the Roman match was great, but Roman and Bronson Reed, and then to go like another 20 minutes of him just getting destroyed was insane. They were like, oh, they don't have anything else on this show. You just made the first event like 45 minutes. That was crazy. Anyway, that was good. Put him out on a stretcher, wrote him off so he can go do Street Fighter and play Akuma. What else? Oh, I think the best match, and I mean, it seems like Uncle Dave would agree, it was Sheamus versus Rusev, because that was a banger after banger after banger. That was dope. But yeah, the show was okay. Like, it really felt like a house show for the most part. Hold on. Encoding overloaded is what it's saying. What should I do? I saw a message that said that my encoding was overloaded. Let me see. Am I going to? Am I too high here? Yeah, I probably have to stop it to do anything. So, I don't know. House show with a super fancy set. Yeah, pretty much. Yes, I've been seeing the Street Fighter Twitter posts. I actually retweeted them on Instagram. I just put them in my story. I really they did a great job with that. I'm like, is this even going to be serious? Like, I don't even know how serious this movie's going to be. But the graphics look great, so it's official. The fact that they put Roman Reigns and not Joe Anoa'i is interesting. I guess that's going to be his work name, Roman Reigns. Cody Rhodes, his name is Cody Runnels, but interesting that they decided to do that. I would like to see Braun Strowman and Zangief. I don't think they booked that, but I'd like to see it. Anywho, they're like, people are calling Cody Rhodes the DEI hire, which is so ridiculous. Anyway, house show with a super fancy set, correct? I agree with that. Show was good. Afterwards, we go across town, we pull up, we have, oh yeah, the best part about it, this thing right behind me here. This is the best part about the show. Besides the set was awesome. This thing, my greatest accomplishment is that I was able to get this thing home in one piece. I cannot believe it. I thought it was going to be a much more of an issue. But yes, this chair is here with me. I sat on Roman Reigns' face, pause, and yeah, got it home. Did what I had to do to make it happen. It was not easy, but I absolutely did what I had to do to make it happen. So it's all good. That wasn't easy, but they didn't charge me anything, which I think is the good thing. So again, that's how I started this whole stream off with, don't mail anything. You better off putting it on an airplane. Find a way to get it on an airplane. Don't mail anything expensive because it might not make it on time, and sometimes it might not make it at all. You know what I mean? So yeah. Moving on. So shout out to the seats we had because they were amazing. Also, shout out to the plug. I gotta shout the plug out. Here's you know what? I'm not gonna say who the plug is, but unfortunately though, it was not the talent that you think it was. I'll just say that. Because there is a kind of talent freeze on like comps for talent. So they make it really hard for people who work there to get comps. So your comps are going to have to come through higher powers. So that's all I'll say. You're gonna have to have somebody stronger than a former 13-time tag champion. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, we get to this place called Club Houseman. We walk up and they're like, nope, you cannot bring these chairs in, but what you can do is you can pay €7 a pop and put these chairs somewhere else. See you later. And I was like, wait, what? I was like, but we're the guests of the show. And the guy's like, oh, all right, well, let me go check again. And he goes back and checks, blah, 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 Mega Ran. Oh, we didn't know. Okay, yes, you can bring them in, but they have to go down in the basement, blah, blah, blah. Of course, duh. I'm not going to be walking around cracking people on the head with steel chairs. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm going to put it away. I want to put it away. Anyway, the club finally agrees to let us do that. We walk in, see Mark Henry, give him some love. Basically, my job is to come up kind of before him, kind of warm the crowd up, get people excited, do a couple of songs, yada yada. So I do that, and it was really fun. I do the New Day song. I got to meet V, Hang 'em High. I don't know if y'all know him, but his memes are legendary on Twitter. You know, he was a big 2K streamer. I think the first time I heard of V, Hang 'em High, was like he got one of the 2Ks early because he was in Europe, and like he was streaming like his experience playing the 2K game before anybody had it, and we were just like, what? Okay, pick this character. Okay, try this move. Let me see it. You know, and I think that's how I got in touch with him. And then he started doing all these great Penta memes, the Smooth Operator, all that stuff comes from him. Shout out to Hang 'em High. Hang 'em high. You hang 'em high, hang 'em high, hang 'em high. V is amazing. Such a good cat. One of the best things about Twitter, if I can be honest. So got to hang out with him. I saw him a second before the show. We sang Cult of Personality together. That was fun. And then we met up at the gig. He got some good footage of me too. Yeah, that was really fun. And then, oh yeah, the Sonic rings. Yeah, he went super viral with the Sonic rings. Definitely. How could I forget about that? The Sonic rings that was like his main claim to fame, knocking rings out of people. Who was the first time he did that? I'm trying to remember. Anyway, it was really good stuff. So anyway, I do my songs, I hang out. Mark Henry's like super cool. We talked to Mark Henry for like five different times. We had like a bunch of different conversations. He was super cool. He gets up, he does a great music set. They got video going along with the set, like as it's happening. There's video going on too, so that was really cool. I really had a good time. Sweet Chin Disco, they know how to throw a party, man. They had a really cool setup. I would like to do something like that in America. I just don't know. I think the main thing that makes that possible, makes that work, is having a talent that, you know, has a talent. So bringing out Mark Henry, who can DJ, for me, like back in the day, like I don't know if he still does, but I know Woods was DJing for a minute. He might still be DJing. I've had him do some DJing like back in the day. Now that they're heel, I'm not sure if that would work. But anyway, an amazing time we had over there. It was just such a fun time. The show literally went till 5 a.m. Now, that is just the Paris way. Like, these events go until 5 a.m. And it was insane. And so they just didn't stop. I was like, oh, we still partying. I got a little hungry, and I was like, hey, yo, can y'all help me out? Can I get some food? What I should have done was just Uber Eats food to the spot. But instead, we saw that there was shout out to Jack from Nerd Out who came with us too. Jack got on TV. He sat next to the Netflix kids from Wednesday, and they gave me an extra seat for him, but it wasn't with us. It was at the other end of the same row, and I was like, "Oh man, you can come over here." And he's like, "I think I'm gonna stay here." And he was like sitting in the celebrity section, and they came over and told him like, "We're gonna put the camera on y'all," and about after the Sheamus and Rusev match. And he's like, "Yeah, I think I'll stay here." And I was like, "You sure, man?" And he's like, Yeah, I'm gonna stay. And sure enough, he got so tight with the dude Georgie from Wednesday that when they did zoom in on Georgie, he gives a dap and a hug to Jack on camera. So he's like hugging up with Jack, and they're like, "Georgie so and so from the show Netflix," and he's like hugged up with Jack and pointed at Jack, and it was pretty amazing. I must say, I got a little bit jealous, just a little bit, but I was behind what's the lady's name? RFK's wife, who on the other side, and I don't think they actually zoomed in on her at all. They did not. And behind the commentators was Jelly Roll and Post Malone and their crew. Wait, you're on the show. Do you not get catering access? No, I'm not on the show. Oh, you mean on the Sweet Chin show? They didn't have catering. It was a club that didn't have food. So yeah, this wasn't a wrestling show. There was no catering. It was just in the bottom of a club. So our green rooms were in the basement, and there was no food. I think Mark Henry had pizza. I wouldn't dare eat Mark Henry's pizza because I wasn't trying to get killed. So I start ordering food, and I'm like, you know what? This McDonald's is a 15-minute walk away, and it's open. Let's go. We walk to the McDonald's. The McDonald's is open, but it's only open for Uber Eats, which sucks. So these guys literally will open the door, give your food to an Uber Eats driver, and then you have to get the food from the Uber Eats driver. That's the only way to get the food. Insane. So I got to open up Uber Eats, order a freaking burger, and then wait for the guy behind me to get it. As soon as I hit it, bloop, bloop, he was like, "Raheem?" And I'm like, "Yeah, right here." And then he has to walk up to the door, pick up the burger, hand it to me. Insane. Marcos is fed up. He's angry. He didn't get any food. I think I split my burger with him. And then he orders a Uber back, because he orders a car or gets a cab because he didn't even want to walk back. And I don't mind. I understand. We go back, drink a little more, hang out. He did give us unlimited drinks, VIP access. We're just jumping on stage. We had like 6 of these chairs because nobody picked up these chairs. And now I understand why, because nobody wanted to fly with them. Nobody wanted to deal with them. But it said take a chair. So we took 2, each of us. And now we have too many chairs. But I was like, you know what I can do to make this fun? I'm going to get on stage and I'm going to give away a chair. And so we're like, let's have a dance contest. And I was like, play the Too Cool theme and let's see who can dance the best. And they do a dance contest. And Jack has a chair, I have a chair. So we're like, you know what? I'm going to surprise them. I'm actually going to pull out a second chair. And so both will be winners. And so they do the dance contest. They're all sweating. They're going hard. And I was like, well, the winner is this guy. And he goes, yay. And then I'm like, wait, but also this guy. Yay. And people got excited. They both had chairs. It was really cool. We got a chance to do a really good thing. I'm happy about that. Shout out to me and Jack for giving away a chair that I hope those guys knew how to get home with. Anywho, a gifted sub. Let's go. I don't hear any noise. I used to hear noise. The bait and switches you want to have happen. I love that. That way you won't have any ads. You were gifted by Sharnika. Let's go. You don't have to worry about them ads. So get them both a chair. It's all good. I know that the club is going to be mad because they said no chairs in the upstairs area, but sorry. We hang out a little longer. They play a little more tunes. We jam out. We go home. Another 5 a.m. night. And then we get up the next day, not in the morning, but in the afternoon. And we have a little bit of time to go do something. So we go, and that's when we went to the Louvre. That was the day we went to the Balloon Museum. But also just went past the Louvre and a few other museums, and saw some good stuff. Ate at a place called the Pig's Foot in French, and it was really good. Shout out to DJ Pie for taking us there. Then we go the next day to Raw. Raw is going to be exciting because we get to see AJ Styles versus Dom. We get to see New Day, so we're excited about that. All right, show starts. It's all good. We're having fun. Marcos sold one of his chairs, so he went and met a guy to sell his chair before we came in, so that was all good. And then we managed to put we knew we weren't going to get back in with the chair, so we go. And Raw was at noon Eastern Standard. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, the times change. It was insane for me. We go there. It's all good. The New Day comes out. I get very excited. There is a post of this online. The New Day came out. I was hyped. I sang the song. I was really, really into it. And it was a great moment for me. It was actually the very first time I had ever heard the song in person. And so to be able to be there and rap the song was really, really cool. And so next thing you know, Austin Creed decides to be a jerk and come down out of the freaking ring and come and talk to me and say, "Hey yo, sit down. You did the song for us, but sit down." And I'm like, man, what a jerk. He was very, very not so nice. That one guy in the audience that actually knows all the lyrics to the crowd. Ate a hot dog, called the Bay of Pigs, foot long, topped with ham and bacon. Oh my goodness, wow. So anyway, good times anyway, despite this man trying to ruin my day. Then after that, I sing the AJ Styles song because I was excited about that. And as I was singing AJ Styles, the camera caught me for Raw. So I actually got on TV singing AJ Styles song. So that was dope. Shout out to AJ. Next thing you know, the rest of the show goes well. We're doing our thing. We leave. Show's over. No free chairs this time. We're leaving. We meet with Makazi, good friend of ours, who is the wardrobe specialist, makes the gear for a lot of the guys and gals on the show. Very old friend of mine, so we got a chance to meet him. He came from the back to say what's up. That was dope. We talked to him. He said, "I'm out of here. I'm leaving early in the morning." And I'm like, okay, not a problem. And so he leaves out, but he wanted us to come by the hotel to say what's up. So we come by the hotel at the end of the night. That's when I see Big E and his fiance. I also see Jason Ayers, our good buddy, the referee. Awesome dude. Next thing you know, the New Day comes in, and then they make another issue of the whole thing. It just becomes another issue, and so everything was great though. And then I'll stop there because that was freaking annoying. Those guys ruining my day. So then, night ends, another late night. Go home. I eat a crepe with some Nutella as my late night dinner. And then I go to sleep. And I wake up. I think I'm going to get to the airport and leave, but I'm not leaving yet. So, turns out, when I fly on these events, most of the time, I'm very fortunate enough to have a friend in high places that works for the airport, and he put me on as a standby guest. Our standby is called a non-rev standby. Non-revenue, meaning a person who is not spending money to fly. And so, you are at the lowest priority level on these flights. So you might make it, but you will be dead last. So if there's 11 spots and you're number 12, you ain't going. If it's 11 and you're number 11, you might still not go. But if it's like 90 and you're 20, you'll be fine. So you're just hoping for the best. And this hasn't been a very long Yeah, maybe even driven him to some shows. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's so cool that you know him. Yeah, Jason's my guy, man. Such a good dude. His son is wrestling now. Yeah, he's looking great too. So anywho, yeah, so I get to the airport trying to get on the 10 a.m. flight, and they're like, yeah, not gonna happen. Okay, but here I am carrying these chairs. I wrapped them all up. First flight, not gonna happen. No problem. Let's go to the next one. We go across the way. Next flight coming out at 1. Not gonna happen. Full. Okay, next one is at 2:40. Oh geez. Okay, we walk over to that one. Also not gonna happen. And so they were like, so what you got to do now is wait till that plane takes off, go down to get your chairs from luggage and claim, and then you need to bring them back in the next day. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I stay at a hotel that is by the airport. I'll shout this one out because I don't like it. The Clarion CDG says airport hotel, also says has a shuttle. So I say, hey, where are the shuttles? They're like, oh, your place doesn't actually have a shuttle. And I'm like, what? Nope, sorry. Your place doesn't have a shuttle. Are you serious? Next thing you know, no, it has a shuttle, but only leaves one time at 5 p.m. It's like 3. And I'm like, oh, jeez. Okay. I get over there, ask about the shuttle. It's actually not free. It's €7. Okay. I walk in. Everything there is just a price. Everything. I'm like, oh, I'm hungry. Let me just get some food. Yeah, everything has a €7 tax on top of it. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, this was so annoying. So I didn't want to eat there. I didn't want to be there. And so then I took a nap, and then I go back into the city, hang out a little bit with DJ Pie. We go get dinner. I had French onion soup, which the French call onion soup, which was amazing. And then I had some sort of pork dish that was really, really tasty with some mashed potatoes. And man, it was so good, so good, so good. Anyway, great times, beautiful, beautiful. And yeah, man, I had a blast. And so I cannot complain. But the next morning, here we go. Fingers crossed, toes crossed again. Let's try it again. There's a 10 a.m. going to Charlotte. My original one was going to be going to Dallas, which would have got me closer to Phoenix. But I was like, okay, 10 a.m. to Charlotte, I don't care. As long as it gets me to America, let's go. I get in there for the 10 a.m. It says 99 opens. And I'm like, whew, thank goodness. So 99 open spots means I should be able to make it. And I look, and there are only 12 standbys. And I'm number 12, of course. And boom, I get on, I have a seat, and they're like, you know what we're going to do? We're going to give you, it is a middle row. It's that 4 in the middle. You know how they got the 3 on the sides, 3 on each side, 4 in the middle, 3 on the other side. They give you the 4 in the middle, but there's no one else there on that row. And I'm like, oh, bet. So I get a whole row, and I just stretch out, and I sleep the whole way home, get to Charlotte. Now I got to hope this connection hits, and bam, the connection hits. I'm already on it. I look at my phone. I'm cleared. All standbys are clear. But I'm in a middle seat, and I'm like, oh, I see B, and I'm like, B for boo. And so I walk up, and I was like, hey, I'm 11B, but can I? And she's like, do you want a window? And I'm like, yes. She's like, even if the window is in 30s? And I'm like, yes. And so she gave me like 33A. I'd take that over a 1B even. And slept the whole way on that one. Had a great time. I did watch, what did I watch? I watched episode 2 of Severance, and I watched episode 2 of this season of Peacemaker, which are both great. Thank you, Pine Peace, for the birthday shout out. So yeah, that was my trip, man. That's the long version of it. I mean, I can't possibly shorten it any more than that because it was an incredibly long trip. 7 days of being out there. 3 shows, watched 2 shows, and had a beautiful, beautiful time. It was awesome, man. So I will, I'll be remembering this for a long time. It's a great place to spend my birthday. Great place to spend some good peeps. I usually work every year on my birthday, and at some point I'm probably gonna need to stop doing that because I'd like to be home or I just want to be with my family. So if I can figure out a way to kill two birds with one stone, work and fam, I would love that. So that is my plan. Hopefully I can make that happen for next year because I missed PAX and those other cool things. I would like to do those with fam if I could. So, you know, we'll see. I really hope that that works out that way in the future. But yeah, 7 days away from streaming, 7 days away from emails is like crazy. It's like a very long time. But I had a blast though. And I would do it again. I just hope I don't have to do it again. But big shouts to everybody that was a part of it, man. DJ Pie showing me around in Europe. Schwabity Connor and Rustage and DJ Agent J for playing with us in England. Big shout outs to everybody who came to those shows, of course. Glasswork for putting those shows together. Shout out to the Sweet Chin Disco homies. Am I coming out for Mania this year, Graves? That is the $1 million question that I can't answer right now. If I'll be very, very honest with you. If there is money to make, if I have business at Mania, then that is a very strong possibility. If I don't have any business at Mania and there's all pleasure, then my mind and my schedule will be mostly focused on finding myself some business for that weekend. So I would like to actually make money and not spend money there. So I need somebody that's going to book me a hotel room. I need somebody that's going to help take care of some travel, so if you know anybody with a little bit of money that wants Megaran somewhere, they maybe write a song for their event, things like that, please tell them to holler at your boy. So yeah, this has just been a spectacular time. So I am super happy about it. What I want to do is, I think I'm going to go into Steam real quick because you know what is available for purchase. So I would like to get that, but actually I'm out of juice. So I'm going to take a quick second. I'm going to refill my drink, my water, and I'll be right back.
Hey, welcome to the stream. Yeah, glad to have you on the team. Yeah, grab a seat, it's something cool. It's time to start the show. Let's go. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little NES, a little bit of rap. Thank you for joining me. Now get comfortable and enjoy the stream. Yeah, sometimes I play games, sometimes AMA. When I'm not away on tour, I'ma always give you more. Sup to your boy, surprises in store. Concerts galore, fresh hip hop, difficult games. I do die a lot, so if you in the mood for epic speed runs, I have to warn you that this ain't the one. But what you will get is a good old time. Might even freestyle, but your name in the rhyme. If you're liking that, get hype and chat. And if you're liking that, get hype and chat. Just relax and vibe to that. And if you really enjoy it, then subscribe to that. With a free month or a 3 month, just wanna let you know, man, I see ya. Get your headphones on, turn the beat up, cause we about to kick it like FIFA. And my only goal is to rock your soul, whether on the mic or the game control. And we don't stop till the deed is done. We ain't always good, but it's always fun. When the countdown hits 0, you are now in the mix with the teacher rapper hero. Hey, live streams for the win. Better get ready, we about to begin now. Hey, come on. Welcome to the stream.
One love to the mods.
Glad to have you on the team.
Hey, welcome to the squad.
Grab a seat, it's something cool. It's time to start the show.
Is it time?
Let's go.
What up, 6 String? What up, randos? It's time.
Glad to have you on the team. Yeah, Grab a seat, it's something cool. It's time to start the show. Let's go. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. A little NES, a little bit of rap. Thank you for joining me. Now get comfortable and enjoy the stream. Yeah. Sometimes I play games, sometimes AMA when I'm not away on tour. I'ma always give you more. It's up to your boy, surprises in store. Concerts galore, fresh hip hop, difficult games. I do die a lot, so if you in the mood for epic speed runs, I have to warn you that this ain't the one. But what you will get is a good old time. Might even freestyle, but your name in the rhyme. If you're liking that, hit hype and chats. And if you're liking that, hit hype and chat. Just relax and vibe to that. And if you really enjoy it, then subscribe to that. With a free month or a 3-month, just wanna let you know, man, I see ya. Get your headphones on, turn the beat up, cause we about to kick it like FIFA. And my only goal is to rock your soul, whether on the mic or the game control. And we don't stop till the deed is done. We ain't always good, but it's always fun. When the countdown hits 0, you are now in the mix with the teacher rapper hero. Hey, live streams for the win. Better get ready, we about to begin now. Hey, come on. Welcome to the stream.
One love to the mods.
Glad to have you on the team.
Hey, welcome to the squad.
Grab a seat, it's something cool. It's time to start the show.
Is it time?
Let's go.
What up, 6 String? What up, randos? It's time.
Hey, welcome to the stream. Yeah, glad to have you on the team. Okay, so what I just did in the time that I've been away is I grabbed myself a copy of Silk Song on the Switch since it wasn't really acting right on Steam. But it's all good. I'm gonna set it up. I'll play a little bit of it with y'all to show y'all what it is and what it isn't. So while I plug that up, please stand by one more time. Hey, welcome to the stream. Yeah, glad to have you on the team. Yeah, grab a seat, it's something cool. It's time to start the show. Let's go. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. A little NES, a little bit of rap. Thank you for joining me. Now get comfortable and enjoy the stream. Yeah. Sometimes I play games, sometimes AMA when I'm not away on tour. I'ma always give you more. It's up to your boy, surprises in store. Concerts galore, fresh hip hop, difficult games. I do die a lot, so if you in the mood for epic speed runs, I have to warn you that this ain't the one. But what you will get is a good old time. Might even freestyle, but your name in the rhyme. If you're liking that, hit hype and chats. And if you're liking that, hit hype and chat. Just relax and vibe to that. And if you really enjoy it, then subscribe to that. With a free month or a 3-month, just wanna let you know, man, I see ya. Get your headphones on, turn the beat up, cause we about to kick it like FIFA. And my only goal is to rock your soul, whether on the mic or the game control. And we don't stop till the deed is done. We ain't always good, but it's always fun. When the countdown hits 0, you are now in the mix with the teacher rapper hero. Hey, live streams for the win. Better get ready, we about to begin now. Hey, come on. Welcome to the stream.
One love to the mods.
Glad to have you on the team.
Hey, welcome to the squad.
Grab a seat, it's something cool. It's time to start the show.
Is it time?
Let's go.
What up, 6 String? What up, randos? It's time.
Hey, welcome to the stream. Yeah, glad to have you on the team. Yeah, grab a seat, it's something cool. It's time to start the show. Let's go. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little NES, a little bit of rap. Thank you for joining me. Now get comfortable and enjoy the stream. Yeah, sometimes I play games, sometimes AMA. When I'm not away on tour, I'ma always give you more. It's up to your boys.
Just so you know, I guess I should have done this sooner. It's taking quite a while. So now we're just waiting. I don't know how these games manage to take up as little as they do on the card, but it's some weird Nintendo sorcery going on. But anyway, while that's going on, we'll play a little Balatro. Play only one hand. Okay. No. Don't. Okay. This is going to increase 2 cards by 1 rank. And then that would make this an ace. But then that would make this a jack. Alright. So now I got a full house. I don't know if I can get 4,000 or 5,000 on one hand, but we'll see. Might be game over. Oh, Metal Gear's out? At some point. Sure. Ugh. That's it. Alright, is there a certain mode you're supposed to play to actually get an ending in this game? Because I never get an ending. Still waiting. 2 minutes to go. Am I gonna get Metal Gear? I will eventually. I need a Metal Gear primer. I haven't played any Metal Gear games in a really long time. I'm gonna need some sort of reminder. Wow. These Cosm locations are showing The Matrix for $68. You could buy 7 different Blu-rays of it. Oh, wow. The story of Metal Gear. Yeah, I heard it's kind of insane. Sean Ross Sapp puts up a great story. 1 year ago, the angle happened of Hangman burning down Swerve's house, right? I was in Chicago working the Black Label Pro show. I pull up the show on my phone, and myself and a bunch of wrestlers are there watching the angle unfold. Mustafa Ali is like, wait, what? No. I was like, it's a wrestling angle. Why is he so worried? Then he says, man, I'm such a mark. I congratulated Swerve on buying his childhood home this morning, and he thanked me for it. He totally worked me. Amazing. Part 1. Part 2. He sent that to Swerve, and yes, Swerve confirmed that Mustafa Ali bit the bit. And played this game in so long. But if you know anything about Metroidvanias, it's that's awesome. Start a campaign for New Day push for Towers in Mark 1, then you live performance. Heck yeah, Graves, you were right about that. Thank you. Tell him I just saw him. I was really happy to see him. Also, Jason's the one who told me this back at Mania 31 when I saw Bret Hart. And I kind of like had to stop myself from marking out. He was like, hey man, we all get butterflies. You just got to get them to all float in the same direction. He gave me the best, that was the best advice I could have got. Yes, hilarious. Apparently they were really mean about it too. Like, oh, y'all stay broke. Worry about me, you gonna stay broke. I was making so much money there. Ha ha ha. I'm like, what? Weird. Weird response to getting caught with AI art. Hold on. Tried to upload my video to get highlights. It's too big. Hold on. Hold on to your love. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Oh yeah, he's got a great mind for this stuff. He's a legend. Okay. Okay. But the wrong controller.
Friend.
Oh yeah. Oh, secret already. Let's go. No, nothing else. What's up, Kasu? Nice. Larkin back. Did a great job in the first one. Yeah. Well, like pretty much everything's destroyable. Which is great. Yes, I played that. That's like my off-stream game. That's probably what this is going to turn into, honestly. Like the game I played before bed for like an hour a day. I feel like this is where this will take me. Games like this, I kind of like to explore at my own pace. And so, I'd probably play this off-stream. Oh, you can swing up. Okay. Forgot about the upswing. I'm on an upswing. Yes, I love Expedition 33. It's a great game. I'm still very early in it. But yeah, I'm gonna play it some more. I have a unopened PS5 version of it here. But I play it on Xbox because it was on Game Pass. Out of there. Whoop. Oh, jeez. Whoa, snap. Did I die? Oh, I guess I did. I have no idea what was happening there. Oh, I think I binded him.
Friend.
Yo, that is so extra. Keg, what's up? Thank you. 16 months. Let's go. Thank you. It's good to be back. Thanks so much. What the heck? Oh, okay. So that's my dead body. So I assumed.
Friend.
Yeah, I'm very early. And I said that. I said, man, this might be one of the best RPGs of all time. And people are like, you know, that recency bias. getting the best of you. And I'm like, maybe. Just like, all right, maybe I could just hit him a whole lot of times. That bind you're doing is your healing. Okay, so when they told me to bind, I was like, oh, I'll bind. And then... No way. I wonder if that's doing it. Heal me! This is crazy. Alright. Alright, I guess I need to figure out what the heck I'm doing. Wait. Don't I have some other stuff? Basic pouch, super protective garb. Mossberry. Oh, it tells you the plot in French. That's pretty cool. Okay. Plot in French. That's crazy. Why did I do that? Oh no. Alright. Clearly, this is a battle that I don't need to be involved in right now. I'll see you later.
Friend.
Well, it's no fall damage, right? It's probably like 10 years since I played the original. Getting weak. I'm putting up a bait and just telling the story. That would be weird. So it's like spoiling it before it happens, or it's like telling the story as it happens. And this is like that specific. That would be wild. Strange F7. It's like Eric's gonna die. And you're like, what? Because like if you hear the names of the characters, it might throw you off. While your party's there doing the same thing. That's crazy. Yeah. I'm gonna figure it out. Oh! Jeez!
Friend.
Oh, come on. Whoa. Oh, jeez. Oh, come on. Oh, I lost to this little guy? Oh, we back here? Dang. That is wild. So as the story's being told, somebody else is there like, Claire, this tradition has failed you. Like in another language. That's wild. Someone like you. Ooh. Shard there. Map or anything yet. Ow! Thanks, Lion Tamer. Oh gosh. No, 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 no.
Ren.
Thanks so much. I appreciate you. How you been, man? Did you go to Paris? Maybe it was a thing that wasn't it. Whoa. Okay. video is like super long. There's the armor thing? No. What? Oh man. Oh, I know you're getting that first go. You're a king good boy. Bigger sword. Special move. Poison mist. What? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I get weak. Come on, let's move up. Get up. Rest. Okay. That's awesome. Whoa! No, don't do that. Ow! Come on. Ah. Oh. Come on, heal, dude! Okay. I didn't realize you stand still when you're healing. And you're completely vulnerable during that time, so. Oh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you for that. Okay, hold on. And I think my video did stop. Okay. See his neighbor, he appears. I believe in your head and dream. Okay. What are you saying? Oh, just down? Okay. Down to go up. Interesting choice.
Karama!
Oh, snap. Football time. Oh, you. Did I just die? Are you ready for some football? That's the part about Ron Parrish. Man, hearing them sing the phenomenal song for AJ, that was really cool.
Hey! Come on! Hey, look! I'm Papa! Sine!
Yeah, the crowd, French crowd is just awesome. Like, they're really good, man. And getting a chair, getting to bring a chair home, that was fun. Oh shoot, football's on. Alright,
Mio
I
fene?
think I'm gonna call it so I can watch some football.
Hironare.
Oh, alelo.
That's fine.
Jo, Manel.
I won't give away too much of the game. We will be back for more. Alright. I holla, y'all. Deuces. Make sure you're following. Subscribe if you got them. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. See what happens. You get free ones. So you might as well use them. Nah, I mean. Alright. Gonna watch a little football with the wifey. And I'll holla. Peace. Hey! Welcome. The stream is officially over. Don't worry, this is not goodbye, it's just see you later. I will see you very soon on the next stream. But in the meantime, you can keep in touch by adding me on X, you can add me on Insta, you can add me on YouTube, and you can get 2 songs a month on Patreon. So I'm all up in your business, y'all. So stay tuned, and you can probably catch me on the road. Check my tour dates right here. All right, I'm Mega Ran, and I'm out. Peace.
Hey, welcome to Buddy's Magic Treehouse. And if you don't mind, let's have a great time.
So we gon' have a great time. Got joy, ain't nobody gonna take mine. Ain't nobody got time for no playtime. Every once in a while you gotta make time, cause we gonna have a great time. Got joy, ain't nobody gonna take mine. Every once in a while you gotta make time. Make noise if you came to have a great time, yeah. Saturday morning, 73 degrees, sunny and breezy, that's perfect to me. Hit the park with my boy, Jungle Jim, cause he loves to explore and see things that we ain't seen before. When he swings and he thinks that he soars, so when life get me down on all fours, any problem is cured when outdoors. Whatever it is, whatever it got to say, I guarantee it can win. Whenever you down, whenever it's in your way, I bet you it'll be okay. So we gon' have a great time. Got joy, ain't nobody gonna take mine. Ain't nobody got time for no playtime. Every once in a while you gotta make time, cause we gonna have a great time. Got joy, ain't nobody gonna take mine. Every once in a while you gotta make time. Make noise if you came to have a great time, yeah. Bad days, better days. We gon' make the most of it anyway. Life pressed down like a heavyweight. We gon' treat it just like any other day. Cause ain't nothing bringing me down. Got the music up loud, hope they digging the sounds. Catch a breeze at the park, chillin' with my squad. Celebrating cause we beat the odds. Now that's hard. Whatever it is, whatever it got to say, I guarantee it can win. Whenever you down, whenever it's in your way, I bet you it'll be okay. It'll be okay. So we gon' have a great time. Got joy, ain't nobody gonna take mine. Ain't nobody got time for no playtime. Every once in a while you gotta make time. Cause we gonna have a once in a while you gotta make time. Make noise if you came to have a great time. Yeah.
Make noise if you came to have a great time, yeah. Make noise if you came to have a great time.
So we gon' have a great time. Got joy, ain't nobody gonna take mine. Ain't nobody got time for no playtime. Every once in a while you gotta make time. Cause we here to have a great time. Got joy, ain't nobody gonna take mine. Every once in a while you gotta make time. Make noise if you came to have a great time, yeah.